Not one more!
They carried the names of kids no longer with them, like Eviona Cortez and Elizabeth Juarez, two teens shot to death in Burien last month.
They didn't do anything to deserve this, and especially them too. Like, they were two girls who were really young.
So much violence going on in Burien and in our country alone, and nothing's being done about it, so I think that we should do it.
That was the resounding message from Highline High School students as they marched out of school today, wearing orange to promote gun violence awareness on the anniversary of the Columbine High School shooting.
Anyone can get a gun and anyone can end up dead.
15-year-old Anissa Green is not just worried about the school shooting seen on TV. She's heard about the kids getting robbed at gunpoint in her neighborhood or dying in police and gang shootings.
They were young, and I'm young too, and honestly, I don't feel safe.
When I see kids here with you here today, and I see kids across the country, and I see you speak up, it warms my heart.
Burien Mayor Jimmy Mata greeted the kids outside City Hall and told them he could relate.
My cousin was murdered at 17 by gang violence. My other cousin was lost in the prison system.
Whether or not their leaders choose to hear them today, soon these kids will be old enough to vote.
We're not going to let this happen anymore. So thank you for coming and supporting us.
More than 50 students walked out of Highline High School today, and while the faculty declined to speak, they showed up in support. In Burien, Alyssa Hahn, King 5 News.
Still on the topic of guns, a new gun safety initiative has been filed today that would raise the age to 21 to purchase assault rifles and also add enhanced background checks.
King 5 political reporter Natalie Brand has more on what's behind it.
We are done with Olympia not doing what their constituents are calling for.
The Washington Alliance for Gun Responsibility says it wants to take the issue directly to voters, announcing a new initiative that would raise the minimum age to 21 to purchase a semi-automatic rifle. It would also require an enhanced background check, waiting period of up to 10 days, and would hold gun owners responsible if a child or prohibited person gets hold of and uses an unsafely stored firearm.
We've waited for our legislature to act. They did not do so this year.
The new initiative is an expanded version of what stalled in the state legislature this past session. But the proposal still needs around 300,000 signatures before making it to the November ballot. Supporters are banking on the help of student activism ignited after the shooting massacre in Parkland, Florida. From nationwide school walkouts to demonstrations and efforts to register new first-time voters, these students say something feels different this time around.
From my perspective, I think we just reached a saturation point where a lot of people are calling it like enough because it's becoming normalized almost that school shootings are happening, and for each school shooting that's happened, it's made people uncomfortable, but now it's gone past uncomfortable. It's actually like we're angry.
But Octo Tofilanu recognizes the passion also exists on the other side of this highly polarized political issue.
With any movement in one direction, there's going to be an equal force in the opposite direction to like counter that, because there's different political beliefs.
We'll have to see when the midterms come. It's really hard to predict on how that will work out.
King 5 spoke by phone to Tessa Ashley, who's organizing a pro-gun rally for Saturday in Olympia. Organizers expecting around 2,000 people. Ashley says she supports the students demonstrating today and their free speech, but also feels a need to speak up for the Second Amendment.
I wish we could all collectively come together, which is kind of why I did this rally on how can we strengthen school safety without infringing upon law-abiding citizens' rights to bear arms.
Reporting in Seattle, Natalie Brand, King 5 News.